Merry Christmas, everyone. It's December the 25th. For unto us a child is born, unto us a son is given, and the government shall be upon his shoulder, and his name shall be called Wonderful, Counselor, the Mighty God, the Everlasting Father, the Prince of Peace. Isaiah 9 and 6, reading from my Bible that I got from Lockwood Bookstore when we were there the other day. So much to celebrate. The birth of Jesus. My dad is still here. He had a heart attack back at the end of October and had a quadruple bypass in November. But I got to sit with him and open up presents with him and my mom today. So it is a good day, a day to celebrate indeed. We have the last window to open in our Advent calendar for crafters. I don't know what I'm going to do now that there's nothing to open every day. But it's a big window and I've been itching to open it. Won't you join me at the junk room messy desk once again to see what's behind door number 25? I do mean messy. Didn't clean up from last night's video. The last window. It's empty. Okay. Any guesses? Can I even get into it? Oh, okay. Oh, wow, what is that? An art journal. Oh, wow. Ooh, those are really thick. Let's find out what the prompt list says and what's the animal today. Dephemerember, your daily ephemera inspiration in December. Brought to you by Barbara at 49 Dragonflies and Luise Hansel. The prompt list. We are on the last day for the prompt list. What a great month it has been, with so much inspiration from Barbara and Luise on these prompt lists, their freebies, their goodies, leather and an ATC. Barbara gives a beautiful explanation of how the ATC started. ATCs, they're a specific size of card. I think the A stands for artist trading cards, and they're very specific dimensions. In inches, it's 3.5 times 2.5, and in centimeters, it's 8.9 times 6.6 centimeters. I'm going to do the inches in my measuring, and I was thinking about what could I use for the background. Oh, what animal are we working with? I'm so caught up in what am I going to do with this that I forgot about the animal. What is the animal? The animal today is this beautiful bird. Okay, did I cover everything now? The animal, the ATC card, gotta do those, and then the leather. I was at a yard sale back in the summer, and I picked up this bird's nest here of these leather. They're really thin leather. If you pull it on it too much, it will break. But they have clasps for necklaces. And I picked up a whole bunch of different leather ones and different ones. And I've just had them in my stash going, what on earth am I going to do with those? Originally, when I saw this, I thought, oh, maybe I could make a closure, a junk journal closure. I only need one for this project. It's going to be a branch. My ATC card. What am I going to use for the background? One of the things that I love to do, especially when I have no idea what to do in the junk room, is masterboards. And I had a book that I was taking apart with these glossy pages. And I just sat one night and just took all my scraps because it was getting out of control, neutral scraps, and just went to town making these beautiful square masterboards to use one day. And well, today's the day. If I am correct, they are bigger than 8 by 8. 9 by 9. Nice size to work with. When I do 12 by 12, sometimes it's a little overwhelming and feels like it takes forever to fill up a 12 by 12 sheet. Now it's just to decide what one I like the most. Because there's a bird involved, I think I need one with music for sure. And this looks like it has the most music. I can't see the numbers on this. What did I say? 3.5. There's the 3.5. So I think I need new blade for the Cricut. I will still be making some more videos related to December. I gotta do the journal, as I've said before. I have to go back and do the 11th and then show you what I've added to some of the other ones. So I'm not quite done with December. That's one, that's two. I'm going to mark this. That's the one. That's the 2, and that's the half. The ATC cards, an artist sometimes makes a set, and they're one of a kind. And they're meant to trade, which would be fun to do. The other thing I like about masterboards is I like cutting them where you don't see the top side of where you did all the gluing. And then you're surprised when you cut them and see all the different ones. These 2, I'm not going to throw away. They'll be good for something. That one has the most music. So out of a 9 by 9, I get 6 cards with 2 leftover pieces. Oh, make that 3 leftover pieces. To get a paintbrush, and then I'm just going to use some gesso on each of them. Might help if I put something underneath. I want to use the gesso to make the background fade a little bit, but still see the font. but also the reason I'm doing it is so they look similar as if they're part of a set. Get this music one because it's supposed to have music in the background. I'm only seeing two that have music. I guess in this case, I should have watched where I was cutting if I wanted particular elements. Then I thought we could bring in some of the sprays that I've used throughout the ephemerimber days, the colors that I don't usually use. Crushed grape, bubblegum pink, ripe persimmon, cut grass, and peach. And I've been spraying in here. And this is just stuff I had on the bottom that I was hoping would get some color on it. Ooh, like this one. And I will bring back the AT cards. One, two. Oh, I don't know which one I want to start with. Oh, and I'm missing this one. The vibrant turquoise. I was going to say I'm missing that color, but I found it. So we'll just start there. I think they are dry. All a little bit different, even with the same colors being used. I used all those sprays, and at the end I added, what did I add at the end? I added some sheer shimmer craft gold, and then I used the shimmering spray, desert sand. Was it desert sand? I thought it was gold. Nope, must have been this one because it's all that's here on my desk. Flakes go everywhere. If I put some flakes on there very carefully with my watered down glue that turned out to be too watered down for some of my projects. And we'll see what happens. Oops. Ah. Ah. go. Ooh, that's a big piece. Here we are. I'm not sure if I like this flake stuff, but it's on there now. Some of it changed color with the inks. And then there's this one. I'm going to cut a branch out of my leather for the tree limb, and I have to cut my bird out. But so I've just got some things here that I've been auditioning. I got this beautiful music ribbon from a friend of mine. She spoils me. She's another junk journaler, so she gets it. But I thought that would be interesting on one of them. Some feathers, different types of feathers. So that's just a stamped feather. This is a punch out feather. And then this is feathers from a fabric roll that I thought maybe I could fray. See if I could do that. I have my branch here out of my leather, and I want it a little bit more robust because I made feet for the bird. I'm using the one that is being used with the ephemerimber. And I made these wire feet because I saw Barbara do it. Please go to her channel, 45 Dragonflies, and watch her tutorial because, oh my goodness, I'm only going to get one done with the bird because this is going to take some time. And I also have to make more copies of the bird. The leather is really, really thin. And I'm wondering what could I use to maybe make it so it's not so flimsy. I could use one of these pins for making dangles and wrap it around like that. That would help sturdier it up. Is that a word? Sturdier it up. Sturdier, yeah, that's a word. And then I remembered I had these keys. How cool would it be for him to be sitting on a key as his branch? So then I just need to wrap the leather around this key, and I think it works. What kind of glue? Well, I'm going to try art glitter glue first. I don't want to wait patiently for, maybe I'll do a combination. What if I put art glitter glue on the key? Well, that was silly to do both sides. Just leave it there. And then for this piece, the tacky glue. So if I go along the leather with the tacky glue. Like this. That could work. Put that one there. Just till we can get the glue to set. This one reminds me of the sun, but I don't like that, but maybe with some white thread behind my bird. Oh, there. Oh, there it is. I put this behind my bird, and then I do some splattering. It will look like he's sitting on a branch with the sun shining. And in my other video, I used this gold fusion metallic. And this is a Nouveau embellishment mousse. I'm thinking to fill in that sun a little bit. Ooh. Ooh, is it dried out? Ooh, gives a little shimmer shine to it. Now, I've got these taped just for now, so I can move them up or down if I need them shorter, which I probably will. He's gonna go there. The key's gonna be down here. The sun is here. I didn't ink around the bird. There. Although, see, he's pretty pale and the white gets lost. What if I mix it with some black? Oh, just a little black. Oh, and remember, I have metallic thread because bird nests are made up of a whole bunch of different things that they find. Oh, there's some purple. Let's add some purple. See if then maybe some gold in there. We'll just make quite the little bird nest in the tree. Oh, look at this gold. This is gonna, I think, show up pretty good. Okay, and then just this all together. Make a matted mess. that. My hands are sticky. Just pull that purple apart. It's kind of stay put. And then he goes on top. Or maybe this just goes as a part of under the key. Oh my goodness, that metallic thread is awful. What if I add metallic thread to the key? Now this is so thin. I don't know if it will be visible or not, but let's give it a whirl. So I got the leather there. And the gold starting to show up a little bit. So snip that and then dab a little glue. Not sure where it's going to end. So let's just make sure it grabs onto the glue. Leather and gold. I have to cover the back. I'm going to do that now, and I think I'm just going to leave it plain. I just sewed around it before I put the bird and the key on, because that will be too hard to do after. And every artist signs the back of the card and dates it. There. Let's see if we can get this key on. Take that off. Will this come all the way off? And if I do this, put that on the sticky part, get the other one, put it on the sticky part. There we go. I'm on the sticky part. Get some glue. Some glue there. And then get another piece of double-sided tape and glue on top. And perhaps that will help. I have to trim that one up a little bit. The other one seems to be okay. I am not going to be able to do that first. Get a pokey tool. I want to close to the bottom. I'm just going to poke a hole in there. Pull it through. Make that go up from the back. Don't poke yourself like I just did. So, like that. And then I'm gonna do this. And is that enough? To be on the safe side, probably should do it at the other end. And then, yeah, to hold it in place, I'm just gonna go here. My ATC card, my leather, which is wrapped with gold, but it's there, and my bird. He's going to be needing to be propped up with these guys. Oh my goodness. Adorable. I'm even going to give him a little gold eye, because his eye is actually gold. Let's see what that looks like. Is it going to look weird? I think that'll be okay. It was gold before. Did I ink up the sides? Did I ever do that? Maybe with the one I thought I was going to use. So just ink up the sides. And white splatter. There. I don't know if I like the gold eye. I think a black one would be better. But there's the last December. I love it. Thank you, everybody. If you have tuned in at any time during December, I have loved creating in the junk room. I'm looking forward to more creations coming out of the junk room to share my passions of creating whatever whether it's in the junk room, in the kitchen, in the garden. Share my youth ministry and what's happening there with the junk journaling. So many plans for this upcoming year. Love to have you on the journey with me. Thanks so much, everybody. Merry Christmas, and we'll see you in the next couple of days to recap, to make the junk journal itself, to put all the stuff that we got from the Advent calendar out, and just to show you the projects and what I added. And there's one day that I completely missed, so I have to do that. Take care, everybody, and stay safe out there.